there. Welcome to another video on the plastic scale model channel, the Iron Leopard. Today we are going to be unboxing and reviewing the new tooling for bolt action. Our most recent video was the U.S. Airborne, the D-Day Infantry Platoon. So this one is going to be the German Veteran Infantry Platoon. You're going to get 30 hard plastic 28mm multi-pose miniatures. The box art is beautiful. You can make engineers out of this. You can make military police out of this, which is awesome. And the box art shows actually the Battle of Stalingrad in 1942 in Russia. So this is actually excellent. Unlike the first kit that we reviewed, this one can be fielded by Germany, and it can be in the early war, mid-war, or even late war. So these guys, this is going to be like your standard, your standard German army. Whether you want it to be the 6th Army in Stalingrad, you want it to be one of the Panzer divisions on the Eastern or Western Front, or even with a little bit more kit bashing, you could definitely make these guys into an SS platoon. So on the sides of the box, got nothing too exciting. Some different languages if you didn't know what was in the box. And then on the sides here, you got some excellent diagrams of some of the painted miniatures with bases. So here on the box, you get to see what it comes with. It comes with 30 infantry miniatures, a ton of different options, some really cool weapon options, including a flamethrower, the Panzerbusch 39 anti-tank rifle, MG34's classic Hitler's buzzsaw, along with the MG42, Kar 98, stick grenades, anti-tank rifles, and mines. So here is what one of the engineers would look like with an anti-tank mine. And then here is what the military police look like for Germany. And that's very interesting to me. I didn't actually know that. So you're also going to get a decal sheet for the German army. That's really cool. I don't know what all their markings mean, but we'll definitely look into it. And these guys also look beautiful. So I'm super excited for this new tooling. Now, I don't know if this is supposed to replace or just add on to Germany. I don't know if it's replacing the German Grenadiers or the Blitzkrieg German infantry. I know it's not going to be replacing the German paratroopers or anything like that. So we are going to set this box right back there. And the first thing we'll look at is going to be the decal sheet. So it's got, so I know that these ones, this is the standard German army ones for their helmets. And then I believe these are probably going to be sergeant ranks, a couple officer ranks. Looks like some kill counts too. That's kind of interesting. And then I know some of these are for the military police as well as the engineers. So this came out in 2013. So this German Heer decal sheet is going to be available in multiple other German sets that you get. Just like the U.S. veteran, the U.S. D-Day platoon, you're going to get this beautiful little sheet that's going to tell you all the different options. This one actually, instead of going to 60, this one's going to go from 1 all the way to 78. It's going to be a sprue just for heads and then one just for bodies and equipment, which is awesome. And then it actually tells you on this one, before you begin, what you kind of need. The iconic stick grenade was often used individually, but up to 6 grenade heads could be fastened around to produce a single bundled charge. That's awesome to know. The military police played a vital role. Talks about German pioneers, the Panzerbusch 39. And just like the other one, it looks like Warlord Games and Bolt Action is partnering with the Army Painter on their new War Paint Fanatic line. So it gives you step-by-step how to paint, which is awesome. Really helps people get into the hobby. So we'll set that to the side as well, and we'll get into it. And we will also definitely be doing a comparison to the German Grenadiers we have also. So first off, you're going to get 4 of these. These are huge bases. You're going to get 4 of these 60mm bases. Now, that's more than you'll need for this German Veteran Infantry Platoon, but this is awesome. So you can use these guys for heavy machine gun teams. You could even clip one of these out and use it for one of your other armies, whether you're playing the Soviets, UK, France, the US. So that's awesome. It's also like a perfect little thing for like a mini display. So I think that's awesome. You get one of those. As well as that, you're going to get 5 of these And these are the sprues. They're going to come with 6 bases for the miniatures, as well as a full set of heads. So we're going to take a look at those now real quick. So bases, standard, the standard 25 millimeter bases with the lip, which is awesome. You're going to have, let's take a look at these heads, because these are beautiful. So, you know, some of them have covers, goggles, shouting, goggles that are worn. This guy, another shouter. You got one smoking a cigar, and he's got one of those injured band-aids wrapped around his whole head. So he survived, luckily. You got an officer sergeant's cap, more of just like the field caps that they would generically wear. This guy's got a full set of webbing and leaves on his helmet. And then you got a couple that do not have helmets at all. So, you know, you can paint their hair how you want. You got extra helmets, map cases, and submachine gun cases. So that's perfect for this little sprue, nice and quick. Like I said, you're going to get 5 of those across the board. So 5 times 6, that's going to make your total for 30 of the miniature bases as well. Let's take a peek at this. So you're going to get 5 identical sprues of this for the German veteran infantry. And let's take a look at this real quick. So you're going to get 6 figures total. 2 of them are going to be kneeling in a different way, and then the rest are either running or standing, which is awesome. Plenty of extra weapons, even one guy holding a shovel if he was fighting in melee. You got plenty of, and this is really unique to the Germans as well, plenty of stowage, but it's all different. Like their bags are slightly different, where they're placed, their gas mask holders, their canteen pouches. It's all perfectly just, you know, sculpted in a way that makes it different, so each miniature feels slightly unique. You got shovels. You got, this is really interesting too, you have grenades, stick grenades that are mixed in, whether it's with the shovels and entrenching tools, or even with the ammo belts. So that's really cool to see. Like, that quality of detail is awesome. You're gonna get what is this? This is the LMG and MMG ammo that's wrapped around the shoulder. You have some bricks here. Here is another MG34, a captured Soviet PPSH, MP40, a flamethrower, and the anti-tank rifle. So all of this is some really excellent stuff. This is actually going to be your anti-tank rifle, and then the flamethrower actually has some flames sticking out, so even better if you really wanted to make a good diorama out of all that. As well as that, more of the Gewehr 43s and Kar 98s, which is awesome. And then neatly, you get this little thing, which is like a brick kind of base, like a ruined house almost, or a ruined wall, which you can actually set some of these miniatures up and put them on one of those 40mm bases. And I will show you what that looks like here in a little bit. As we can see, if I zoom in even more, beautifully sculpted. They look really good. Field uniforms could easily be used for all time periods, as you know, the German army changed and stayed the same, you know, as they started losing equipment and starting to lose the war. But these guys are excellent. Plenty of extra weapons that you can sling on the back if they're throwing those grenades. You got a beautiful pair of binoculars right there, actually. That's an excellent little tooling there as well. So let's get into what some of these miniatures are going to look like painted. And we're going to bring the camera down a little bit so you guys can get a better look at that. So here is eye level with the desk. Our first one that we're going to be taking a peek at is this German officer that I built. So this guy is just absolutely excellent. Beautiful detailing. He's pointing. He's got his pistol out. His combat helmet I put on the side of him. That's an extra piece of stowage, which looks great. He's got the helmet, the knife, the gas mask. So he looks excellent. He's going to be beautiful to paint. That's our first guy to show you. Beautiful little German officer there. Second, we got classic, a German soldier kneeling. Stop too much to say about him. He's got his Kar 98. Looks like he's getting ready to aim it down sight. His stowage was nice. This actually all came as one piece, just showing you how you can build it and really model it the way you'd like to. That's that guy. Our next guy we have here, he's standing. He's kind of walking in a ready, combat ready kind of state. I was able to put, if you can see, if the camera focuses there, I was able to put the ammo belt around him with the grenade, which was perfect. Now, a good tip for that, I put that on before I put the arms on. It lets you get into the inside of the model before you really put those arms on and kind of seal the deal. It will be a little difficult to paint, but we will get to that when we paint these guys up. Helmet, he's got the gas mask, and then he's got his canteen, his pouch, all of that. He looks beautiful. Just like I said, these arms, all of it went together. No mold lines, no cleanup. There's nothing to fill in with putty or epoxy. It looks great. And then this is why we brought the camera down to eye level for this one here. So this is something I put together on the 60mm base. And it's okay if it falls, but I wanted to showcase it for you guys. So this is what you can kind of do with your miniatures once you get these 40mm or these 60mm bases. So I got two of the kind of stone rubble pieces, and these guys aren't glued yet because I got to paint them, but I got a medium machine gun crew here for the MG34. So I got one guy who's the scouter. He's got the ammo belt, he's got the binoculars. He looks great. He's got an MP40 on his back and then a ton of different stowage options on him as well. I really stacked this guy up. So that's the first guy. The second guy, he's the guy on the ground. This guy was really fun to put together as well. He's got his ammo belt. He's got his his Car 98 slung on his shoulder, but it's got a bayonet on it, which is pretty unique. So maybe this guy's going to be charging in soon. He's got dual grenades, and then I gave him one of the ammo crates for that MG39. And then here's the creme de la creme. This guy right here, he's got the MG34. He was excellent, easy to put together, really unique there. Really went together smoothly as well. If I can get it to focus in for you guys, there we go. Really went together well, excellently. This hand actually holds a bunch more ammo as well, which is awesome to see. The backpack was unique to him. All of this I made sure was unique to him. And actually, as you can see on this base, if you take a peek at it, it's got bullet holes as well as I dremeled out a little bit more bullet holes. And then this crate, they actually recommend that it goes on top there because it's got more links for the ammo. And if you set it up, it actually looks excellent together. So we'll set that up now real quick. But you put this guy right there, and then, you know, the ammo just connects. And once these guys are fully glued, I'll probably glue that together. And then this guy just hops right behind cover with him. And then this guy can either be pointing or he can be holding his shoulders if you want to brace him, kind of brace the rifle. But that's a medium machine gun team right there, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Warlord Games has really outdone themselves by creating these miniatures. They're excellent, and I'm really excited to paint these guys. I'm sure there are other ones. Their Grenadiers and their Blitzkrieg were just as good, but these guys really steal the show in how miniatures should be done. So real quick, before we go, we're going to take a look at the other German infantry real quick and just try to compare them so you guys know what you're getting at before you get these, if you wanted to stick with the kind of older German Grenadiers. These guys are great still. They have plenty of options. Unlike the newer set that I actually have, they have Panzerfausts, they have more Gewehr 43s, and you're going to get one guy kneeling and then 5 guys. Is that standing? Yep, 5 guys standing. Now, a pro I will say to this set, this older Grenadier set, is it's definitely more geared towards the late war. These guys have overcoats. They have more options for the SS camouflage. They have STG 44s, which, as we know, it was the first assault rifle in history. They have some different arm options as well. You got someone, we're reading a map right there. You got an MG42 instead of the 39. So overall, this is a really good set, but you can still see some of the detail is a little lacking. It's a little flat, kind of doesn't pop as much. And if we compare it really to these newer guys, I mean, these newer guys really pop, whether it's the seams in their clothing or how the pockets look full, even though they might not be. It just really stands out and adds a lot of detail to the miniature, which is what we all want, especially if we are the ones that are going to be building, painting, and even playing with these guys. We want these guys to really represent who they were in history. So that is the bolt action German veteran infantry platoon. Cost you around 40 to 50 bucks for 30 miniatures. That's pretty good. Options to build pioneers, military police, officers, anti-tank units. Really a whole excellent group, and I really recommend this new tooling. If you have any questions, comments, put them down below. I'll answer them. Hopefully you guys will see these guys painted and we can start to really get into them with that, because that'll be awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Like, comment, and subscribe. We've been working hard to pump these videos out. It's been really enjoyable to get back into the hobby, and I can't wait to start building and really playing and painting with these guys instead of just unboxing them for you. So hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and look out for more videos.